That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Give it to the back again. What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
He's brought down out at the 46.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running play called on third and short. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. The ball is caught. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll hand it off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, For me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Georgia Tech, 7, Baylor 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Gets into space at the 50. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. Quick throw, testing the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And we're able to get him down.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Bears. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll take a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Just ran away from the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The sure hands. It's Hudson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Lets it go quickly. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
As a design quarterback keeper, they tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds his target, and it's complete. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The ball near midfield, no punting tee. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to his target. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. He's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with a catch and gets a foot down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 21, Baylor 10.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Squibke picked up by one of the blockers. He's tackled at the 34 for a decent kick return there.
Will take over. First and 10.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Lagway. Checks this down to the running back. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies.
Intercepted in the end zone. He's at the 50, the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. What have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time.
23, Baylor 16.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through the tackler. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll try the right here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to find room. It's Washington.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Inside the 30 now. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
But if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, wouldn't you think you just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, up and good. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Running with purpose. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him. The
back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Hand off to the single back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they go in front here in the second half.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The AT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia Tech 30, Baylor 23.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Sawchuk. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down play coming up after that run. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
With the catch, it's Anderson. And they've got him. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit.
And he throws his third interception of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Wood. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
The Yellow Jackets moving quickly down the field here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Georgia Tech, 44. Baylor, 23.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Bears come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Baylors will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
51, Baylor 23.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. There's a wide-open receiver complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that